Ontario has come up with something new changes few months before. They're trying to change their programs, they're trying to update their systems. This Toronto Star article that was published on May 28, 2025, has now indicated the changes that may be coming to Ontario nominee program. With nearly 18 new changes covering different provisions, whether it's the workers' rights or employment processes, 3 of these main changes apply to us when we're looking at the immigration programs. The first one is that Ontario can return applications at any point of time, depending on its labor market priorities. Means if now they realize that there are different requirements of the labor market, the priorities have changed, then at any stage of the application, they can return your application. Something similar to what Saskatchewan has adopted, something similar to what Nova Scotia and New Brunswick have already implemented. This is not a very good news. This means that if you have been in the process, if you have been in the application processing stage for months, and in the end, all you will get is a letter stating that your occupation is no longer in priority, and therefore your application is being returned. So this will be a big setback for all those applicants who will obviously be on the receiving end of this negative news. Another situation where they may also return the applications is if there have been several red flags that have been raised within your processing, your employment authenticity, your documentation, your job offer. If any of those have been flagged out and asked and Ontario is not convinced that these are all genuine, then again, your application may be returned. The second big change that will impact us as the people who are following in-person immigration through Ontario, that they are now looking to introduce in-person interviews. The third big change that we can look forward to would be the new portal that will be created for the employers, and this should be launched somewhere in summer of 2025. Now, this portal will allow the employers to upload the documents, or to provide Ontario with any additional documents, or the job offer related documents, so that the employers do not have a problem in supporting your application. A lot of employers do not provide the documents, do not support the applications, because they do not want to share their company's confidential financial data, employee data directly with the employee. But if they have to do it directly on the Ontario portal, directly to Ontario government, then I don't think they will have a problem. And this is being done, obviously, to encourage more employers to support their employees for the nominee programs. All these changes, and there are about 18 of them, and others are more related to the worker rights, are being tabled. And if this bill is passed, if all these tabled provisions are passed, then we should see that these will be implemented very quickly. At this point of time, this could be one very big reason why Ontario is holding back its nomination program at this point of time. Now, the big question is, does it apply to people who are already in the process? Well, it definitely may seem so because once these provisions have been passed, then it will apply retrospectively, including the applications that are already in the pipeline, in the process. So all you can do is hope that at least your application gets through the process quickly. We will only wait as when this gets implemented, and we can finally then start the invitations flowing through.